YouTube, what up? Welcome back to Channeladriantv, and y'all know me as Adrian. Before we get into the video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the videos. Also follow me on Rumble where I post. And if you see anything you want me to react to, sports, the dynamics between men and women, or an Ask Adrian question, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can hit me up on one of my social media platforms. They'll be pinned in the description. Y'all, before we get into today's Sunday service, I just want to let y'all know I will still be dropping these because we all know football is very close. I will make sure to have them dropped by at least 9 or 10 a.m. because y'all know I play FanDuel and dealing with my fantasy leagues. I want to make sure y'all could get y'all Sunday service before football starts. So still subscribe to this channel, or if you're not, subscribe to the channel now because I still will be doing my Sunday service topics for y'all during the football season. Now that I got that out of the way, y'all be blessed. We're here for another Sunday, so that's something we should definitely not take for granted. And for today's Sunday service, I wanted to talk about coping with the hardships of life, because we all know everyone goes through problems and life isn't perfect, but you have to deal with it so it doesn't consume you and force you to do unthinkable things and horrible things to where I can't even say on YouTube, but y'all get what I mean. So let's start with number one. Number one, it's okay to accept what you're going through. If you're having a hard time in life, if you're going through a rut, or say if you're having a bad week or a bad day, that's fine and you can accept those feelings. But what I do not want you to do is to let it consume you. For example, let's just say I put out a YouTube video and it gets low views and I'm just like, man, this YouTube thing is stupid. I'm not good at this. I don't know what I'm doing. You see how the negative connotations I'm saying and how I'm slouched over and looking down? Being negative with yourself, accepting what's going on with your life is different than being negative with yourself. Because did you see how my body language was, how I was slouched over and saying I don't know what I'm doing and maybe this YouTube isn't worth it? See, that's letting it consume you. It's okay if you accept your feelings, but you can't let it consume you, because if you let those type of feelings consume you, it could lead you to do something drastic, hurting yourself or stopping a good thing. Like, for example, even though I'm not successful with YouTube yet, I like where I'm going now. Do every single video get the views that I want? No, but I don't let it consume me. I don't get down about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna fight through it and keep going, regardless of what result I'm going to see from it. And you have to think about it that way with any hardship you're going through in life. It's okay to accept that, okay, that YouTube video didn't work out, but I'm not gonna let it consume me till I give up and quit. And number two is, at some point in life, you need to develop the mental and emotional toughness to deal with your own problems. And the main reason I say that is because, yes, we all want a strong support system, and you should have a support system. But at the end of the day, sometimes you're going to be by yourself. People have lives, people are working, people have families. Everyone is not going to be at your beck and call every single day for every single hour and every single minute of life. So what you need to do is you need to start developing the resilience to handle with all your problems. And you may be saying, Adrian, well, I was never taught that. How do I do that? You come up with a plan and you face your problems head on. This is where most people mess up. They come across a problem and they give up and quit or run away from it. Attack that problem head on, write a plan, try to figure out ways. Matter of fact, you're watching this so you have access to internet. Go on the internet, type how you could solve that problem. There are ways to handle it, but you need to learn how to develop that on your own. And I'm not saying you don't reach out to family and friends, because honestly, that's my next point of reaching out to family and friends. But I do believe, especially when you become an adult, regardless if you're a man or a woman, you need to learn how to deal with these problems on your own, because at the end of the day, sometimes you may be by yourself. For number three is, you do need to have a strong support system, family and friends, people you can trust. This is why I stress you should hang around people or make friends with people who have big goals in life that's going to help push you, and do not hang around losers and small-minded people. Let me give you an example. Let's say if my friend is going through a rut or having a bad day, I'm like, okay, you know what? If someone calls me, I'm like, hey, okay, let's go to this place, my treat. I will treat him to dinner, and then I'm like, okay, look, you get 24 hours to weep and wallow in whatever you're in, but we're going to devise a plan, and we're going to implement this plan in your life to get you out of this rut. And the reason I'm doing this type of action to see if they really want to change. You can help people who really want to change, but if someone's just going to sit there and pity and wallow, you can't do anything about that. And anyone who knows me is I'm all about action. Y'all see me posting every day. Y'all see me go to the gym 6 days a week. If you're not going to put forth action, I can't help you. So that's why I do believe your strong support system, it may not be your family and friends. It need to be people that are going to push you, that want you to do well, because people like that are going to try their best to help you. Number 4, focus on what you can control. For example, in number 3, I said I would help my friend come up with a plan so we could get him out of this rut, because the faster you get the ball rolling and putting forth a plan and putting it into action, you'll start seeing results and seeing your life change for the better. And that's what I mean. Use that energy on things you can control. If you write stuff down, come up with a plan and actually start doing that plan, you'll start seeing it to work and change your life. For example, me working on my YouTube and side businesses every single day, it has 5x, 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x. I'm already hitting 500,000 views on YouTube, and I'm not gonna tell you how my side business is doing. You know, y'all don't need to know all of that, but all I'm saying is put forth effort and your energy towards things you can change and can control. You can control a plan. You can control your effort. You can control your attitude. And number 5, if you feel like whatever hardship you're going through, it's too much pain and it's hurting you too much, there's nothing wrong with seeking professional help. You need to go to a therapist, go to a mental health institution, whatever you need to do. There's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, the faster you figure out a way to solve this problem, whatever pain and stress you're going through, the quicker you can get out of it and start changing your life. Now, y'all, I want to say I appreciate every single one of y'all for watching another Sunday service. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next Sunday.